Strike from the shadows. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Yo. What's that? He hates them. Curse bomb. Curse of weakness. What the fuck? I one-shotted him with Phantasma. There goes Mutasafen. Should be a stump now. What are those rocks doing? They still don't move. Yo! Listen. That was easy.
Did you see that?
What's this?
There is not much Iomede's servants could do that would surprise me, but I did not expect to see you in the Abyss. What should I do with such a sudden gift? Deal with you on the spot? Or let you thrash around in agony? Oh, I know what I'll choose.
Nasty casual. Stately gear, pair of warrior straightens her shoulders proudly and tightens her grip on her weapon. You barely recognize Yaniel as the woman you rescued from your captivity.
Light shines brightest in the darkness, monster. You will be defeated in the Abyss, just as you were once defeated on Golarion.
What? What kind of creature are you? An angel? But you have the flesh of the Abyss.
Do you not remember me, monster? I am Targana, the Silver. I thank heaven for our meeting, for I will soon behold the death of the one who robbed me of my brother, Lariel.
Her request. For the echo of the Scotty.
Now I understand. How hot the fire of your rage must be burning, Angel. One day you will learn that such fire can scorch you too.
What have you done to Leandra, Echo?
I will say only one thing. My victim is still alive, but so much time has passed. I'll allow you to imagine the rest.
This is terrible news, but there is still some hope. If we can track down our enemy, we can discover where he is keeping his prisoner.
What do you want from me?
Do I really need to answer that? Well, I suppose there's no harm. Mutasafen is clever enough to work with Nahindrian crystals, and he is a demon. We can finally stop using former mortals like Xanther and Arilu as servants. I had a task for him. It's unfortunate that you interfered with my plans, but that's all right. They will soon come to pass anyway.
The paths of evil can be a strange labyrinth. They are not always rational or straightforward. The Echo of Discari himself could have been considered mortal. After all, the Demon Lord molded him from the souls of many mortal followers. Yet despite his origins, he still despises Xanther and Arilu.
Shame I killed the demon you're looking for.
No, you did not. Mutasafen can't be killed, at least not by conventional methods. He's probably groveling at Hepzimira's feet by now, begging her not to punish him for wasting a few demons on such a stupid escapade. She will not be happy about that. Oh no, she most certainly will not.
Death to all monsters.
I have no desire to fight you, mortal. If the Abyss doesn't finish you off quickly enough, I might hurry things along, but not yet.
Where's the voice acting? Our enemy is gone, however the spell he cast gave me some insight into his movements. He retreated to a nearby portal, used it to teleport somewhere. I could not determine the precise location of the portal. I'm sure we can find it. And when we do, we can discover where Echo is hiding. Echo is cunning. It will be difficult to catch him off guard. Targona, how did you get here? Yes, my radiant sister, my heart is gladdened by your presence, but I'm also surprised to see you. How did you find us here? Why did you decide to come? You avoided me when I was in Dresden. A long story, and I would prefer not to speak openly about it here. It would be better to have this conversation in a safe place, if such a thing even exists in the Abyss. But to put it briefly, I heard that you were sent to the Abyss on a special mission. And suddenly it was as if I were awakening from a dream. I had been so preoccupied with my own grief that I had forgotten what was important. Our enemies are not yet defeated. There are many who still fight bravely on the front lines of the war. At that moment I decided I would do whatever it takes to find you in the Abyss. No, Hell Knights are not evil, they're just like... well... let's call them a higher version of Inquisitors. But not evil. Because let's be real, the world would completely fall on if not for Hell Knights. Greetings, you remember snatching old Yeniel from the clutches of the damned Ninjago? A day in Dresden was not enough for me to realize that I couldn't just leave. I'm not meant to live out the rest of my life in peace and safety. We all may fall, but once a paladin, always a paladin. I was lucky enough to meet Targona and beg her to take me with her into the Abyss. I want to repay the debt I owe you. Commander, you tore me away from my hermit life and convinced me to rejoin the Crusader army. Then you decided to go to the Abyss and leave us all behind. I thought it was rather rude, so I followed you here. Perhaps my special warden powers, or whatever Targona calls them, will come in handy while we are in the abyss, and if not, I always have my sword. It was not hard to travel into the abyss, however it was difficult to find you. Our prayers are not heard in this cursed place, and everything here is hostile to my power. But it was our enemy who helped me, albeit unknowingly. I was able to follow the Echo's trail, and it led me here. Hand of the Inheritor, did you say that you tracked the Echo? I did what I could. He was unable to utilize the traditional method of demon transportation. The power of the Holy Wardens is almost identical to the power of the Wardstones, so the Echo could not teleport away. It was as he was close to a real Wardstone. However, he still managed to elude my gaze. There is every indication that a portal is located nearby, and the power of the Wardens does not affect such magical structures. Unfortunately, I do not know the exact location of this portal, so we'll need to discuss how we can find it. There's a place here that is known as the Nexus. It is where the Rift of the Midnight Pain leads into the collection of portals. We can meet there and discuss everything. A wise decision. Let us convene a council. We'll discuss what our enemy is planning and how we can find his lair. Discuss the plan of action. It's gonna be a long act. Really a long one. Glabrezo is the commoner here. Oh, you leave a heavy crossbow. +4 only though. Scimitar, chain shirt, everything is +4. Incredible dexterity. Best intelligence. Natural armor 4 is nice. That's nice. Protection 3. Contagious shroud. Whenever the wearer of this cloak is attacked in a melee, the attacker must pass a fortitude saving throw DC 29 or becomes sickened and vulnerable to acid for 4 rounds. The effect can only occur once per attack during a combat. Only once per attacker during a combat though. Megalite. They all scrammed away. I'm alone again. Alright, time for unfair. I'll try with the exact amount of buffs for unfair, see how they go. I'll only need to take manual control and put them further away. See if we can sustain. If not, we get more buffs. No, it's a regular Lilitu standing in the crowd. Minyago is a Lilitu after all.
I will help where I can.
No one stands in my way.
Lead on.
You require my unbiased opinion?
Please allow me.
Oh, yes.
I'm all ears. The waiting is never fun.
None shall escape!
Out of my sight!
Where the fuck do you go? Let me see where you're gonna go. Oh, this is gonna be pain. Cursed bombs.
Did you see that?
Yeah, fucking around with Merilate, that's fine.
Let's hear you cry.
I will see to your demise.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Of ourselves.
Look at the Yaniel. Yaniel, you crazy or what? Why don't you fight with a Merilate? What's wrong? The stupid shouts. Tactic is good, but those shouts from rocks absolutely suck. I can revive Tiran, it doesn't matter that much. Let me see if it can be done. They're really sustaining. Fuck the Brock. Okay, fuck the Brock.
Prepare yourself.
You won't survive me.
Just wreck the boss. He's destroying me with bombs. Wreck him. That was educational, perhaps too educational. I must take my lead. That's the difference. If you go with Phantasmal and you one-shot him, then the conversation changes. Okay, he goes back to his master. Or better to say, he gets summoned there and now he just escapes. It's completely doable and unfair. I just needed to remove Diran out of there.
Run them through.
But frankly, it's doable. Try to one-shot this spell. No, I tried to one-shot this spell. They're gonna die from blade barriers. I broke the game with blade barriers. I already said, I believe I said it around 100 hours ago, that I'm gonna abuse blade barrier. And I'm abusing the shit out of blade barrier. I'm abusing the shit out of blade barrier. Easy. Why can't I teleport? Because you need to die. That's why. You need to die. No DP for you today. I'm passing through a blade. The last step. Last step. Look at the inheritor. What's the inheritor doing? Now you fight. And now the Biscari. Unfair is also quite easy. I didn't even use all the buffs. I had legendary proportions. I had everything, okay? I had mass invisibility. I had tons of spells to protect against demons also. That too. I'll tell you what's left now, but I had a lot of spells.